Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. So I'll be showcasing the archives today. I have opened the archives in uh, standard mode, and I am using the misty weapons because they are unrepairable and they cannot be even donated. So I am using all the weapons in my arsenal: the blue armor set, legendary crossbow, and this purple ice weapon. So the hall seems to be cleared, and I need to take down the boss. Okay, I think I should actually uh, drop some items, not carry them around. Okay, so far so good. The boss fight is going alright, and the fierce crossbow is actually melting through the giant chief, and the blue armor is giving quite a lot of protection to me. Giant chief can do that much damage to me. I only healed for one time through the whole boss fight with the giant chief. So the blue armors are quite good. And I am using the potions in this run because my target is to showcase the way to archive, the proper way to access the whole archive, and not necessarily complete the thing. So first of all, we go for the left side, and in archive all the enemies have around 800 to 1000 HP, and they can use the classes we use like illusionist, fire mage, assassin, healer. They can use those class moves here, and they tend to be in group, so that's quite bad because group fights are quite bad. And the groups, although as you guys can see, I am using the 5-shot crossbow for taking down multiple enemies at once. They are effective, but they are effective when we can actually collect multiple enemies at one place and try to take them down. But if we collect 5 or 4 enemies, their damage, we cannot take their damage. Will instantly die if they manage to land a hit on us, so that's quite risky. That's why I am using high damage weapon and high armor, and I'm maximizing my armor using armor specialization. Okay, the corridor seems to be clear. There are 3 more enemies. As you guys can see, that one hurled a fireball at me. The fire mage special attack. Just open up this chest and open up this door, and now I am playing as druid. The druid class, to play as druid class, you absolutely need armor specialization and sword and shield, armor potion, speed potion, and healing slug, because as the druid have huge amount of HP, we can fight this battle we can fight a 5-on-1 battle, 5v1 battle. So of course using a good gear, because if you don't use good gear while using the druid class, your armor or weapon will break in mid fight. If that happens, you will die instantly, and that's quite bad. To the UI update, the developers made it so we can actually see the durability of the weapons we use, even if we are using the druid class. So that is a great update, but the thing is we also need actually annoying notification for our armor breaking, because it is a alarming thing that happens when we fight. So in my opinion, the icon beside the minimap, which indicates low durability on armor, is not that great, because if when we are engaged in fights, we rarely look at the map or rarely pay attention there. It would have been much better if when the armor broke, we got a notification in middle of the screen, how we get after creating some items, any items. That type of banner notification should be here when our armor breaks or weapon breaks. That will be great. Now I am using legendary sword and shield and epic armor for druid class. That's why my armors are still have some durability after every fight, because as this archive is full of enemies with groups, you cannot actually just take down one and heal yourself up and refill all the items you need. As you guys can see, you open one door, 3 of them follows you, and 2 of them are the same kind and another one is complementary. In this case, 2 of them seems to be assassin class and 1 of them is healer, maybe healer or shaman. So dangerous combination. 2 of them are doing fast damage to you and 1 is doing some kind of status effect from behind. So the archive is quite dangerous for solo players if you don't have the necessary gears. You also need some gears with status effects, otherwise you will not be able to do much here. And even when you play as druid, I think the best class to play here is druid, but to play as druid you need bunch of sword and shield, at least blue armor. Don't bother bringing green armor here because it will break in an instant and you will be vulnerable in mid fight. That's quite bad because you can't insta heal even using the bandages. The bandages need 4 seconds to apply, and when 4 enemies are attacking you at once, you will not be able to out heal them, out heal the damage you get, so as your armor broke. But if you have good armor, you can heal yourself up while fighting them. As you guys can see here, I'm fighting and running away because the druid class does have some bleeding effect, and if you use any kind of weapon with status effect, it will also work. Like if I use armored break or extra damage or any kind of status effect weapon, it will affect the enemies on top of the bleed effect. So you need to mind that when you play as druid. And sword and shield is effective because the sword and shield can block enemy damages with 50% chance. Every sword and shield from blue to legendary, I think, can block various amount of damage with 50% chance. So that's super great because you are taking hits while playing as druid. And another good strategy while clearing archive is using traps, because not bola, the traps and fire bombs and shock bombs, those kind of stuff, actually those stuff which have area of effect status, you need those kind of items here. It will be super effective. It will give you precious seconds for your heal. But as you guys can see, in this side, the other side was quite easy compared to this side. In this side, the enemies have stun ability, which is quite bothersome. Even if you use traps and bombs to slow them down, if they also attack you with stun effects, you are immobilized there, so that will be bad for you. Even though we have the special ability of druid, the bird thing, it does dispel all the effects except stun. So that's that. I think so. I need to check that out if that is fixed or not. Now I am playing as healer because I was going to die in the earlier fight playing as druid, and I am running out of good armors because I cannot risk losing my purple armors. I can use them, but I cannot risk losing them because only one set of purple armor can be crafted. All the other armors are obtained. So, and as purple presents or purple shows that purple is very rare type of armor, so it's actually very rare. You cannot find whole set of armor anywhere. You can only find parts of it. So except for the season pass, in the season pass you will get the full set of armor, and crafting one epic armor or very rare armor is quite difficult. You need oracle come, and oracle come is only available in Helheim Rifts, which opens every day for 15 minutes, every day, every hour for 15 minutes. So it's quite bad, and it's a heavy PvP area, and the enemies there are quite bad. They heal themselves up, I think, kind of like season 9 enemies, the green ones. Okay, so far so good. As you guys can see that my green armor is almost destroyed, but I have another set. I have run out of my good armors because the druid class does run through your armor like crazy. So that's that. I think the archive is not meant to be opened in standard mode because I'm not getting that much loot, and if I consider the ratio, I only got around 4 or 5 pendants. I have cleared and discovered one area boss. I am about to discover the second one, so I think I need to focus on that in the next time. The next time I will actually go for the left side and try to use my best weapon and armor to clear out this area, because I cannot fight Jorgan yet. Well, I do have assassin class, but the class level is low. I am not assassin 3, only assassin 1. So that's that. I do have Reaper class though, the new class. Although I don't think Reaper class will be that effective against Jorgan, because Jorgan has AoE attacks. I'll go for the archive next time in easy mode. That way the total cost of completing the archive will half lessen, actually around half. Let's see. I'm actually running around for, oh no, I might die. I did die, so let's get back to the fight. Oh no, the healer. At least the healer didn't heal the enemies I was attacking. Healer is healing himself only. That's great, because healer does have low defense. Okay, there we go. So the sword and shield is doing me wonders, playing as druid. As you guys can see, the sword and shield is blocking huge amount of damage, and my armor potion is working quite well. Okay, as you guys can see that green armor is not suitable for this area at all. My armor is breaking in every fight. Every fight I encounter 3 enemies at least, and they can decimate my armor. At least my headpiece and my leg boots, they destroy both of them, and my chest piece and my leg piece the remain with little to no HP. So, and if I get a room full of 5 enemies, then I'm dead. And there's my second mistake. I'll absolutely pay for it. I have opened a room with 5 people, 5 enemies that I cannot even defeat. Then I open another room with 3 people in it. So it's super bad. Actually, I shouldn't have gone to that area at all. I should have just gone through the boss area for a round trip. That way I could have healed up myself. But going through the boss area is quite bad. Why? Because if I aggro the boss in any way, he will slightly disposition himself from his original spawn point, and I will not be able to use the doors again. to pass through him undetected. He'll look at that area, look at the doors. So that one is quite risky. There we go. Huge amount of enemies there. Using traps, but still I'm dead. I did manage to do some damage though. Okay, so this is as far as I can go using all my good resources, highest amount of resources I have invested in this playthrough, but still I couldn't find out the second boss of the area and can't even access the Forbidden Library. So this will be it for today. Thanks for watching.